Look at you! Who are you? But, congratulations!
And where were you with the Millennium Lady?
What?
Didn't we have a pact that wherever we were in the world, we were going to meet up outside the Taj Mahal at midday?
Oh, Helen, I'm really sorry.
Yeah, right, like I'd ever leave this place.
You?
You know, one Christmas card wouldn't have killed you, though. I can't believe you're here.
No, you're not the only one. Listen, what have you been up to? I'm assuming that you're at the very least attached.
Come on, too many questions, not enough booze. Oh, thank God you're not one of those teetotal, low-carb 30-somethings everyone suddenly becomes. Have a glass of red wine, please. One shouldn't hurt.
Oh, I love you even more. I'll have one too, thank you.
So how long are you back for?
Oh, well, I'm kind of back for good. I'm moving to Moorview Lane, thank you. What?
I thought I was supposed to be the underachieving stay-at-home.
Are you sure you want this?
Yeah, after the 8 months this little fella's put me through, I think he owes me at least one night out.
I think your sausage rolls are ready now.
Shit, thanks.
New teacher.
Yeah, much more glamorous than in our day.
Well, cheers.
Yes, she is.
You're right.
Phil, this is Sharon. My best friend in the whole world. Till she went off to university and I dropped her like a hot potato.
Ditto. Hello.
Hello.
Doesn't she make you sick? Thin, gorgeous, unmarried,
Unfortunately.
and distinctly unpregnant. I say, you don't fancy swapping places, do you?
I don't know, looks like you got it made to me.
Here he is. Louis, come here. Louis!
Yes. Speaking. What?
Excuse me, miss. Sorry, Mom. Harry?
D.I. Sharon Myers.
Fancy footwear?
Yeah, well, I haven't had a chance to unpack yet. What's your name?
And Marcus.
Marcus, would you be alone and get me a couple of aspirin and a cup of coffee, please? Black.
Sure.
Thank you.
Hangover.
Yeah, never could take my drink.
Well, this might cure it.
What's her name?
Leslie Tennant.
I saw her at the school reunion last night. Do you know her?
Supply teacher, been here about 6 months. Welcome to Luckwell. Time of death?
Difficult to pinpoint just yet. Sometime between 8 p.m. and midnight.
How?
Stabbed. Single entry wound to the chest.
What about the marks either side of her neck?
Red marks? About so big, here and here. Something had been torn off her after she was overcome.
A necklace?
And then there was the writing on her hand. Most of it had been washed off, but there might be something of use there. Somewhere she had to be, perhaps. Someone she had to meet.
Marcus. See you at the victim's house. I'll take that. Post.
You know she had a boyfriend?
There was talk of her seeing some guy over at Massey's timber yard.
Massive.
Paul Dalton. Moved away a few weeks ago.
Did you get a forwarding address?
I'll get onto it.
There's a laptop in her bedroom. Should we take it down the station?
What, do you think it'll be useful?
Well, it'll have her address book on it, emails and that.
Better take it down the station then, hadn't you?
Yes, Mum.
You don't remember me, do you? Harry Fielding? I was a year below you at school.
No.
I've put on a bit of weight since then. Listen, I was sorry to hear about your dad. Heart attack, wasn't it?
It was a stroke. Well, looks like we found our missing necklace. Love, hate, money. 3 good motives for murder.
A handbag and mobile are still missing.
Yeah, well, I buy that theory if I was back in Manchester, but there was no sign of a struggle.
She knew a killer.
Boyfriend, maybe?
Lover? He gave her the necklace.
It's got sentimental value.
More than that.
He took it because if he left it behind and we found it...
It'll lead us straight to him.
Her laptop, address book.
Hello.
Hi. Did you know the deceased?
Did I know Leslie? You mean? Yeah, about as well as you did, Harry.
I'm just doing my job.
All right, so you're giving every man in town a 3rd degree, are you?
Only those with their email address on Leslie Tennant's computer. But I'm sure there's a completely innocent explanation for that.
Oh, yeah. There is, Yeah, I remember she wanted me to take on one of her pupils' work experience. Yeah, the message is still here, I'm sure, somewhere. Will Davis, I think his name was.
Well, if you could find that message, that would be very useful, Mr. Massey.
Andrews. Massey's just the name above the yard.
It came with a marriage.
Yes, of course, sorry.
So did you, talk to the... Leslie? Did you talk to Leslie last night?
Yeah. Well, she helped organise the reunion. Chit-chat.
Did she mention anything?
Huh?
Something that might not have seemed important at the time if she was going anywhere after the party?
No. Well, not that I recall. You'd best ask Helen. She picks up on that stuff.
What time did you leave last night?
Shortly after 10, we were with Sharon. D.I. Myers most of the evening.
Did you go straight home?
Yeah. My wife can confirm that.
I'm sure she can. We're sorry to keep you from your work.
Is that it?
Not unless you have a burning desire to confess to a murder.
She was a lovely girl.
In my experience, they're usually the ones that get hurt. Good afternoon, Mr. Andrews. So what's he like, this Philip Andrews?
Nice enough, if you like that sort of thing.
And you don't. So it's true what they say about small communities, then?
It's not that he's an incomer. He rolled into town about 5 years ago. Walking holiday. He met Helen and...
And he never left.
It's a blue John Stone. The necklace that Jetson stocked some Harefield way.
Right, get hold of them.
Already have. They've sold 3 in the last 6 months.
Why 6 months?
The amount of time Leslie had been a supply teacher here?
Oh, you make somebody a bloody good copper one day, Marcus.
Yes, Mum.
So who are they?
Mum?
The 3 people who bought the necklace.
Oh, right. I'll go back and...
So you don't know him as well as you know his wife, then?
I know him well enough to know that he's not as white as everyone insists on painting him.
Is that fact or idle speculation?
I don't have any actual proof, if that's what you mean, no.
Apart from the torch you're still carrying for his wife.
That was years ago.
Why are you blushing, then? Maybe I'll ask him myself. He's right behind you.
Hi.
Hi. We were just talking about you, weren't we, Harry?
Hi, Harry.
Hi.
How's the choir practice going?
Good.
Quarter-finals in a couple of weeks.
County championships. Well, I'd better,
Go and start the house to house?
yeah. I'll see you later, Helen.
Go in.
So, this is what a detective inspector's office looks like. Philip rang just now. Leslie.
Yeah.
I didn't know her that well, but... Some first day, eh?
Well, officially, I'm not supposed to start until Monday, but... Look, Helen, there's nothing more than I'd like to catch up right now, but I've got...
No, of
so
course.
much-
I just thought that you might fancy some home-cooked food sometime, and I figured you wouldn't have time to cook anything yourself.
You are officially a lifesaver. Oh, Helen. We've spoken to Philip. It's just routine. We're interviewing everybody. Need to talk to you too.
Of course. Good to have you back.
I'll start here. Mrs. Meadows, moved here a couple of months ago. Morning, Mrs. Meadows.
This about that teacher?
Yeah, we're interviewing everyone in the immediate vicinity. Do you mind if we come in? You all right?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm fine. You take this one. This is where I grew up.
Open the door, Sharon. Let me in. Let me in, Sharon.
Oh, you have my permission to burn these.
Oh, I've got some really embarrassing ones somewhere.
I think I've had enough of living in the past for one night, thank you.
So what are you doing back here?
Phil?
You say you bought a place on Moorview Lane?
I'm renting. Since when did stuff get so expensive?
I should have had a word with Helen. She'd have got you a good price.
How'd you work at Howden's?
Worked. Till last month.
You any plans to go back?
I just want to stay at home. Be a good mum. Wife. Probably think that sounds very medieval.
No. Sounds nice.
You know, at school she used to get the pick of all the fellas.
Oh.
Any guy she wanted.
That's not entirely true.
Oh, it felt true. You sure there's no juicy near misses you want to tell us about?
I doubt you've enough booze in.
So it was just a job. Brought you back.
A position came up, yeah, and it just felt like the right time.
Fate.
Yeah, maybe. If I believed in fate. Life in the city was becoming familiar, you know, I was getting too used to the job. And then Dad died. I kind of ran out of excuses to stay away after that.
I'll get some coffee on.
No, I'll get it. Got to go again anyway. One of the perks of being 8 months pregnant, weak bladder. But you could bring some wood in if you like. It's getting chilly in here.
Why did you really come back?
I told you.
You know what I think? You're back because of us.
There is no us. Hasn't been for months, you made sure of that.
Yeah, it must be hard for her.
Who?
Sharon. Alone, no family. Good morning. Well, hi, Terry.
Well, she's always got you.
Well, that's hardly the same. She had so many plans. She was always scheming and...
Makes you appreciate how lucky you are.
Oh, yeah? Why's that?
Well, I got this great house, I got this great job.
That all?
Okay, wife.
No. If you give me half an hour, I think I'd probably change that okay to great.
I hope you're not suggesting I should be late for work.
Oh, well, you're too conscientious anyway. It's not normal.
I'm the boss, I have to set an example.
Just get rid of the yard. It only gets in the way.
I'll see you later. And you, look after your mother.
Hey! 5 clean footy shirts.
You are great, by the way. You okay?
It's work.
Hello?
It's Harry.
Yes, and yeah, I overslept. Has Marcus had any joy with that shop yet?
Looks like we got ourselves a suspect.
Who? I see. Yeah, yeah, I'll be straight over.
Sharon.
Get dressed.
We can't ignore what just happened. You're not the only one who feels guilty.
You were seen the night of Leslie's death by a couple walking their dog. Harry's going to call you, so act surprised. Lest we arrive separately. See you at the station.
Sharon!
You said you went straight home with your wife.
I did.
You stay there all night?
No.
So you lied to us?
I went out.
By yourself?
Jogging.
11:15 at night?
Clears me head. I had a lot on my mind.
And this little fact conveniently slipped your memory?
Being forgetful isn't a crime. Probably just means I'm getting old. I was going to come and tell you. Today.
Were you Leslie's lover?
I'm assuming you're asking me that as part of some professional line of inquiry. Not just because you got a personal vendetta against me.
Just answer the question, Mr. Andrews, please.
My wife is 8 months pregnant.
So she's gone off sex. You feel frustrated. You look elsewhere for a little bit of action.
I think it's time I call my solicitor.
Were you Leslie's lover, yes or no?
No. What about these people out walking their dog? You check their story, maybe they killed Leslie. Is this a serious investigation or a witch hunt?
He's lying.
Yeah, maybe. But until we can come up with something more substantial than teenage jealousy, he's also innocent.
How did he know?
What?
About who saw him? I never told him.
Small town, stuff gets around. Have we got the results of the post-mortem yet?
I'll get on to them.
Yeah, and quickly. Don't want to waste any more time.
Better get a move on.
Yeah, be down in a sec.
He's kicking. He's going to be into football, just like his dad.
Do you think I'll make a good dad?
What?
You know, when I think about some of the stuff I did.
You were a kid? We've all done stuff we regret.
Except you, though, eh?
Position of school rebel was already taken by Sharon.
I mean, what do I know about being a dad? I mean, really, it's not like I had the perfect role model, is it?
It's not about what you've done, Philip. It's what you're gonna do, that's what counts. The future. Us. That's what's important. You're gonna be a wonderful dad. Rubbish at shaving, but a wonderful dad.
What did I do to deserve you?
Our whole community has been shocked and sickened by Leslie's death, whether we knew her personally or not. This memorial service is to remember her as a vivacious and warm young woman, so popular with the children she taught. One of her pupils will now express what they're feeling about her sad loss.
Remember, by Christina Rossetti. Remember me when I'm gone away, gone far away into the silent land, when you can no longer hold me by the hand, nor I half turn to go yet turning stay. Remember me when no more day by day you tell me of our future that you planned. Only remember me, you understand. It will be late to counsel then or pray. Yet, if you should forget me for a while, and afterwards remember, do not grieve. For if the darkness and corruption leave a vestige of the thoughts that once I had, better by far you should forget and smile, than that you should remember and be sad.
Sharon, good to have you back. Shame you couldn't have made his funeral.
You knew. All those things he did to me, you all knew. But you said nothing. I know when you're lying. You gave me that same look when you said you were going to leave your wife. Remember? Well?
Did I sleep with Leslie?
I'll find out sooner or later.
Yes.
Just the once?
After a party. She was too drunk to drive. I offered her a lift home. It was just sex. I swear. I swear on my wife.
Don't you do. But then you were never faithful to your wife, were you? So why should I expect you to be faithful to me?
Oh, there was no you, was there? I hadn't been for months. You said so yourself. Sharon, I made a mistake. It doesn't mean I killed her.
Is that what we were? A mistake?
If Helen wasn't pregnant, if things were different... Sharon!
Don't say it if you don't mean it.
I never stopped loving you. Did I sleep with Leslie? Yes. It was just sex. I swear. I didn't kill her. I swear to God, I didn't kill her.
Sharon Myers.
Time of death between the hours of 11 and 11:30 p.m.
Knife?
Size and shape of the entry wound suggests the weapon of choice was a screwdriver, something like that.
And what about the writing on the hand?
Couldn't quite trace any lettering, but the impact of the pen's nib may still have left an imprint. I'm running some more tests.
It has to be Philip. She knew a killer. He was spotted near the scene of the crime at the time of death.
Where were you that night?
I was at home asleep.
Can anyone confirm that?
Oh, no, but...
And you knew her. The handbag and mobile are still missing. Make another sweep of the area.
We already have.
Well, you'll know what to do then, won't you? Sharon Myers.
It's Marcus, Mum. Yeah, I've just left Jetsons. 2 of the customers who bought the necklace paid by credit card.
And the third?
Cash.
Did you get a description?
Caucasian male, early 40s, medium height and build, brown hair.
Should we bring him in again, Mum?
You still there, Mum?
Yes, yes. Have you told anyone else about this?
Not yet. Can you let Harry know, Mum?
Yeah, I'll sort it. You get back to me when you checked out the other 2 customers.
Yes, Mum.
So nice of you.
Bring these. They're beautiful. Well, it's the least I could do after that gorgeous meal you cooked the other night.
Oh, a couple of bags of frozen stir fries. Hardly Michelin star fare.
Philip not around?
No, work, as always. I'll get these into some water.
I think I know where those photos are.
What photos?
The ones you wanted to look at of when we were kids. They're in the garage on the top shelf. I mean, I get them myself, but I'll make us some coffee.
Okay.
What are you doing here?
Helen wanted me to see these photos, so...
Sharon, look at me. Look at me. You said you know when I'm lying. I didn't kill her. I swear to God, I didn't kill her.
Oh, hello, love.
Hi, Dylan.
Helen, look, we're going to have to do this another time. I'm wanted back at the station.
How's it going?
Nothing concrete yet, but we'll get there. See ya. Bye.
I got your message.
I hope you deleted it. I wouldn't want anyone getting the wrong idea.
Of course.
I was forgetting you're a past master of this, aren't you?
You said you wanted to see me. Oh, silly me. You've had your fun now. It's goodbye, Philip, right? Guess that means you don't believe me. But when this Leslie business is blown over and you've caught the guy that did it, you're going to realize you made a big mistake. I mean what I say. I love you, Sharon. What's that?
You don't recognize it?
Never seen it before in my life.
Stop lying.
I'm not lying. What's this about?
A man matching your description bought it 2 weeks ago. Leslie was wearing it at the reunion. But when we found her body, it was gone.
You've lost me.
I found it in your garage, Philip. Now, if you were me, what would you conclude from that? You don't buy gifts for someone after one date. At least you didn't buy me one.
It was just a bit of fun.
But Leslie didn't see it like that, did she?
No.
So, young woman obsessed with an unattainable man threatens to explode his world, tell his wife everything. He feels trapped, nowhere to run. Sound familiar? Only difference this time being she means it, and that scares you to death, doesn't it, Philip? So, you arranged to meet her, tell her you've changed your mind.
No.
I love you, meet me at the reservoir.
It never happened.
Is that where you always met? Is that where you killed her?
Why are you doing this?
I know you killed Leslie.
I don't know anything.
I found her necklace in your garage, Philip. A necklace you bought her. Very clever, hiding it amongst your wife's things.
I didn't kill her.
Then what was it doing there? Nightfall, huh? There's a knife over there. With any luck, nobody saw you come in. I'm almost certain you didn't tell your wife where you were going, did you?
I didn't kill her. I didn't kill her.
I don't care. You still don't get it, do you, Philip? I told you when we first met, I'm not the kind of woman you can mess around. I get what I want sooner or later. And now nobody knows about this except you and me, and there's absolutely no reason why it shouldn't stay that way. Just as long as you do exactly as I say. Now and forever. Who's responsible for this?
You can't blow your nose around here without someone hearing.
The only people who know about this work inside this building, specifically inside this office.
It's a small town. Stuff gets around.
What do you think of David?
What?
Gonna have to decide soon. Can't keep calling him Bump. Kid'll have a complex.
What's wrong? Hey. Hey. Come on, think of a name.
Oh, no. You think you're safe, you know? But Leslie dying like that, stuff like that doesn't happen here. Is this supposed to be the happiest time of my life?
Come on, everything will be fine.
Oh, God, that was just being selfish.
No. Look, you're scared. We're all scared.
Don't go running tonight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi, it's me. Well, have you thought about what I said? I can help you, Philip. I'm the only person who can. You don't really have any other choice in the matter. Philip, are you listening to me?
No, we've got some already. Yeah, thank you. Bye-bye. Insurance. I'm going to be late for the match. Bye-bye.
Helen.
You doing?
Ringing Sharon.
What?
People can't go around accusing other people of doing something you didn't do.
They interviewed me.
What? Who did? What are you
The
talking
police.
about? I know. Sharon told me. They've interviewed us all.
No. Again. They interviewed me again.
When?
Yesterday.
Why? I mean, that's ludicrous. You didn't... You wouldn't.
Of course not.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't thinking it. Oh, I love you.
I didn't want to worry you. No, they're only doing their job, I know that, but you know what this place is like for gossip.
Right, well, all the more reason to tell Sharon.
What, that somebody in the town thinks I killed Leslie? She might be a friend, but she's still a copper. Anyway, they already think that...
I don't understand. Why would they?
I don't know.
There must be a reason, you know, something someone said.
I don't know. What? Helen? What? Oh, no. Yeah, I'm gonna get a doctor.
No. No, it's passing. It's fine. Look, I've only got a football match to go to.
I'm not gonna leave you now.
I've told you, it's fine. Besides, if you don't turn up, they'll really think there's something wrong. You've got to carry on as normal, Phil, whatever happens. Take my car.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Yeah, all right.
Still no trace on Leslie's mobile?
Won't be. Switched off. Is she in? Emails for Leslie. She deleted them but neglected to wipe them from her hard drive. They're from his computer.
Well, this is a works computer with an email address that everyone has access to.
The signed P.
You mentioned a guy that she went out with who used to work there.
Well, only briefly. Paul Dalton moved away about six weeks ago.
And have you found this Paul Dalton yet?
No.
Last email was dated the 3rd of May. That's 1 week before he left. Stop pointing the finger, Harry. Start doing some police work.
Frank, I'm not on the list.
No. I just thought it was time for a bit of a change. We've not exactly been on top form lately, have you?
Her blood pressure's on the high side.
But she will be all right.
We'll need to keep her in overnight, just a precautionary measure. Has she been under any undue stress lately?
Sharon? Where am I? Hospital. Baby.
It's okay. Everything's gonna be okay.
Why are you crying then?
I guess I'm not the tough old broad I thought I was. He gave us all quite a scare.
Sorry.
Do you remember when we were kids? You were always there for me. When my dad... You were the only one who believed me. And what do? Never even sent you a Christmas card. I never stopped thinking about you.
Are you here now?
Oh, Philip. We're both going to be okay. The doctor said you'll be up and about in no time. But she's going to have to stay in overnight. Philip.
Oh, did you speak to Sharon?
What? Oh, the car, yeah.
Oh, what did she say?
Well, they're going to look into it. You know what the police are like. What? Hey, come on, there's nothing to worry about.
I've seen the way she looks at you.
What?
She was the same at school. She had this crush on the headmaster's son and wouldn't leave him alone till he... Obsessive behaviour, the doctor called it.
The doctor?
Maybe she's changed. But if she seriously thinks that you killed Leslie... Oh, but promise me you'll be careful, Phil.
Yeah, of course, of course.
You talk to him. You sure?
What's going on?
Warrant to search the Andrews premises.
I didn't request this.
I did. We talked to Paul Dalton. He's got a watertight alibi.
And did he say whether he sent Leslie those emails?
He mentioned...
He doesn't know anything about them. Even if we had a choice, we'd still have to search the Andrews premises.
Okay.
Thank you, Mum.
Come on, everybody, let's go.
Why didn't you tell her Dalton had confessed those emails?
Did he? It's not what I heard. Okay, search the garage. Helen not here?
Hospital.
She all right?
Collapsed. Stress.
Anything?
No.
We'll need to search your timber yard as well. This wasn't my idea.
Lipstick. Found it next to the filing cabinet.
Helen's? Send it to the lab for a DNA test.
He's got a criminal record.
A couple of parking offences doesn't make him a killer.
Criminal damage, not to mention his family.
You're going to tell me anyway, aren't you?
His dad was always in an old prison.
So he was a screwed-up kid. If that's your criteria for guilt, Harry, then you better bang the cuffs on me as well. We're all screwed up. Just some of us don't have a personal hotline to God to chat about it.
Hello? Who's there?
I just want to explain. Philip,
Get off me!
All right. I had no idea they were going to search your yard.
Really?
Harry went over my head. I couldn't do anything to stop him. Philip, please. If it was up to me, I would never do anything to hurt you. The last thing I want is for you to go to prison, Philip. I love you. You said you felt the same way. You do believe me, don't you, Philip? Oh, Philip. Oh, everything is going to be all right. Huh?
No, I can't. No, I can't do this. This isn't right. Keep away from me. If Harry finds out you've been here...
But I can help you.
I don't need your help.
You're facing a murder charge, Philip. The evidence is piling up against you.
I'll take my chances.
They found a lipstick in your office.
So what?
If it matches Leslie's DNA, they'll be all over you. Then there's her ex, Paul Dalton. We've tracked him down. He's come up with a watertight alibi where he was that night. We're running out of suspects, Philip.
But I didn't do anything. I am innocent.
I know.
Do you?
Look, the lipstick won't be sent to the lab till first thing tomorrow morning. Maybe I could swap it. Where does Helen keep her makeup?
Bathroom?
Okay. Of course, there's still the guy who saw you in the shop. You could say it was a surprise gift for your wife. It's your anniversary at the end of the month, right?
25th.
You see, all it takes is for somebody who really cares about you. And then suddenly no more problems. Just so long as you stay calm.
Yeah. Yeah. Leslie never came to my office. We never. Well, not there anyway.
So?
So? There's no need to change the lipstick because it can't possibly be hers.
Better safe than sorry, eh?
You said you believed me.
I do. I already told you I don't care what you did. Little whore probably deserved it anyway. You're allowed to do that once. Won't be a second time.
You know that it's Leslie's because you planted it. As well as the necklace, didn't you?
Listen to yourself, Philip.
Where did you find it? In her house? Huh? Would have been easy enough.
And why would I do that exactly?
Because you want me to need you. This is all about control, isn't it? Leave it. Go on, get out.
You're making a very big mistake.
Well, we'll see. If that lipstick turns out to be Leslie's, then I'll know for a fact that you've been setting me up, and so will your colleagues.
Oh, yeah? And who do you think they'll believe?
What else have you done, Sharon? Was it just tampering with evidence? Or did you go further than that?
Harry? Been here all night?
No, just since about 4. What are these?
Oh, they're lovely. They're working you too hard, Harry.
I better, Actually, there was something. I didn't want you to hear it from anyone else. Philip was... He
slept with Leslie. And that's why you've been questioning him.
This job can be pretty crappy sometimes.
He's a good man, Harry. He is. He'd never hurt anyone. You'll make sure nothing bad happens to him, won't you?
Of course.
I swear.
I swear. You look tired.
What?
Late night in the office, was it?
I'm in no mood for your games, Harry.
I've just been talking to Marcus. When exactly were you going to tell me that Andrews had been ID'd by that shop owner?
I thought it advisable to keep said information on a need-to-know basis.
Need to know?
Yes! And do you know what else is need to know? My recommendation that you are taken off this case.
You can't do that.
Can't I? Withholding evidence is a very serious offence, Harry. You knew those emails were sent by Paul Dalton.
I was going to tell you.
Did you plant that lipstick as well?
Oh, don't be daft.
My God. You are so self-righteous.
I made a mistake.
Yeah. You sure that's not the only one you made?
What?
Well, we've already established you've got no witnesses to where you were the night of Leslie's death. And I can think of at least one good reason why you'd want her out of the picture. Maybe some sort of warped justice for the woman you've still got the hots for. DNA results come through, give me a call. I'll be at the hospital talking to Mrs. Andrews.
Well, Helen doesn't know anything.
Hello. Yeah, it's Harry Fielding, Luckwell. Yeah, it's about the DNA results from the lipstick we sent in. Listen, I want you to call me as soon as you get them. Yeah, could you just call me? No one else, yeah. Cheers.
I'm ready to talk.
So, why don't you start by telling me about the mugging that you witnessed 2 years back? I know that you and Sharon have a relationship.
She talked to you?
What happened, Philip?
I was in Manchester on business. Sharon was the arresting officer. I got pulled in for questioning and we got talking.
And you've been having an affair ever since?
No, I ended it.
When?
5 months ago.
So why was she round your house last night? I can't help you, Philip, if you don't tell me what's going on.
She's framing me.
What?
For Leslie's murder. Like she wants revenge or something. She's angry with me for choosing Helen over her. You know, she was talking about tampering with the evidence. Like she wanted to swap that lipstick you found with one of Helen's. She said she could help me if I just did what she said. I know it sounds crazy, but why else would she be here?
She was promoted.
A bit of a coincidence, though, isn't it? You know, she shows up in Luckwell. 24 hours later, they find Leslie's body yards from where I work. Would I seriously be sitting here if it wasn't true? Harry, she's ill. She has to be. If she...
If she what?
She murdered Leslie.
I know you're talking nonsense.
She broke into my house last night. That is why she was there. She threatened me. You don't believe me? Ask her where she got Leslie's necklace from.
Thanks. You can see her now.
Thank you.
This is Sharon's. What are you doing?
Hang on. Hold out your hands.
What?
You said you trusted me.
Don't you need a search warrant?
I smell gas. Had no option but to break in. You stay where I can see you.
Oh, Sharon. You made me jump.
Sorry.
I was expecting Philip.
Yeah, he's busy. He asked me to come and pick you up.
What else was missing?
Mobile, handbag. She can have all this stuff on her. If she has it at all.
It's coming from downstairs. It's Leslie's.
Don't touch it. Hello? No, I don't want any double glazing. Oh. Yes? What? Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, of course. You're absolutely positive about that? Yeah, no, of course you are. Yeah, thank you.
What is it?
Results from the lab. The lipstick we found in your office is Leslie's.
I told you. She's playing games with me.
They also found traces of writing on her hand. A time, 11:15, and an initial. P. I think we should go back to the station.
What?
It's over, Philip.
I didn't kill anyone.
Philip.
That bitch is setting me up.
This isn't going to solve anything.
I didn't kill Leslie.
Put the knife down.
We just found her mobile phone in Sharon's house.
Maybe you planted it here.
I'm telling you the truth, Harry. I swear to God, I didn't kill anybody.
Look, right now, I don't know what to believe, okay? All I know is that this isn't going to sort anything. Now, please, put the knife down. Let's go.
Helen.
What about her?
I was meant to pick her up.
Well, she'll be fine. Sharon's with her.
Okay. Ready?
Come on.
Trembled Wing.
Hello, can you tell me if Mrs. Andrews is still there, please?
Hang on.
Mrs. Andrews was discharged 20 minutes ago.
Oh, was she alone?
No, she left with a tall, dark-haired woman.
About the same age. She didn't give a name.
Get in the car.
Where is she?
Thought you were taking me home.
Philip asked me to take you to the timber yard. He's working down by the jetty.
No answer. Landline or mobile. They would have been home by now.
The timber yard.
Dad used to love it here. This place was his whole life.
Lucky to have a man like Philip to take it on, then.
Yeah. He's 1 in a million. Shouldn't he be here by now?
No. And he won't be for a while either. Listen, Helena, I haven't been entirely honest with you.
Come on, darling.
Right now, Helen. Go on, that's the girl.
That's great. Excellent, Helen.
Congratulations, you've got a beautiful baby boy.
Lovely.
Oh, it's perfect. It's perfect. I love you. I love you.
I baptize thee in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Never seen her so happy.
I think you almost threw all this away.
Did you never make a mistake?
Yeah, I guess. Listen. Got a tip-off from the coroner's court. They're going to judge Sharon's death as accidental.
And Leslie's?
With no reason to believe that Sharon didn't kill her. Apart from the physical evidence, mobile, necklace, handbag we found in the house. We also spoke to a psychiatrist back in Manchester.
She was seeing a shrink?
Since she lost the baby.
I didn't know.
Very disturbed young lady, by all accounts, our Miss Myers.
You can't get us! No, you can't!
Of course, we'll never know the absolute truth, will we? That died with Sharon. One thing that still bothers me, though, Shan was a good copper, right? I mean, in spite of everything. So why would she leave Leslie's mobile switched on? Almost like she wanted us to find it. You're a lucky mum, Philip. Don't forget it.
Your son's getting hungry. I think his guests are too. Should we start the barbecue?
Yeah.
You still think he did it?
No.
Either man. We're going to need some more firelighters.
Oh, well, shall I get them?
No, I'll get them.
Okay.
Time to move on then.
Firelighters. We didn't have any.
Won't be long.
Lovely to see you.
Oh, Jesus. It scared me. Where have you been? Well, you needn't have bothered. Harry found a whole box full in the garage.
Yeah, well, it's easy to mislay things in there.
Making a coffee. Do you want one?
Wouldn't have been hard to get a set of keys to her place. You worked at the estate agents.
Can I have a glass of water, please? Thank you. I knew you slept with Leslie. I knew it was just a fling. I hoped, anyway. And I tried to shrug that off, put it to the back of my mind. And I had. I was doing okay. Till Sharon turned up.
Is that Sharon Myers?
Oh, yeah.
There they were, in front of me. The two women who tried to steal my husband. It's like it was fate or something, forcing my hand, telling me to stop burying my head in the sand and to do something. I knew Leslie'd never turn up if I asked her. And I knew that once I was asleep, you'd be off out. Never could stand my company for long, could you, Philip? Did you ever love me? Or was it always just about the yard? I just wanted to talk to her and ask her why she'd done what she did. I never meant to hurt her. That's a lie. Of course I wanted to hurt her.
Phil?
It was easy. It was easier than I thought, anyway. She was such a trusting girl. Sharon, on the other hand, she was more problematic. Casual flings were one thing, but... See, I've known about her. Always known. Not who she was, no, just of her. Another woman. And I could have lived with that. Really, I could. But then you probably don't even remember. But she gave you a photo. Maybe you wanted me to find it so that I'd cause a fuss and make a scene and leave you. But I didn't. I didn't say anything. But suddenly this woman, she had a face. She was real. I knew her. Knew her. Yeah, well, once anyway, a long time ago. You're a good man, Philip. You are. At least you can be, with a little help. So maybe if I got pregnant, you would never leave me then. You'd do the honourable thing. And you did, didn't you? You finished with her. You're a good man, but a weak one. If she hadn't come back here, everything would have been fine. She said it was work, but I knew. She was back here because of you. And I knew I couldn't just kill her. Not like... Leslie. No, I had to think of another way. I already had Leslie's mobile. And that necklace you bought her. And a lipstick. Just a matter of waiting for the right moment to plant them. I always thought or hoped that she would go that extra mile for you. Damaged goods. So much easier to control. I'd made pretty sure she was the main suspect.
Help me! Help!
So it was easy to claim self-defense.
You've done what you've done! Please! You bitch!
did love you, didn't she? And you stopped me. I could have saved her, you stopped me. Well, I had to. You see, she knew. She'd figured it out, Philip. I couldn't let her live and... Yeah, we could have sorted something out. We could have talked. What we talked about? What? What about how her daddy used to abuse her? What then? You'd have just fallen in love with her all over again. This is my life. You and the baby, you are all I've got.
What would he do now?
Albert Finney takes his turn as the Belgian in an all-star version of Murder on the Orient Express tomorrow night at 11:05. Back to where it all began, a chance to see the first ever episode of A Touch of Frost next tonight.